All right, let's talk about a tool that is unbelievably powerful, completely free, and honestly, a little intimidating when you first look at it. I'm talking about ComfyUI, of course. And stick with me because we're going to break it all down and make it super simple.
So let me ask you something. Have you ever wanted to create those amazing AI videos you see everywhere, but then you hit a wall? Either it's the crazy monthly subscriptions or the fact that you think you need some kind of supercomputer to do it, yeah? If you're nodding your head right now, then you are in exactly the right place.
So, what's all the hype about? Let's dive into what makes ComfyUI a total game changer for anyone doing AI creation. You know how it's been for a while, right? If you wanted to make high-quality AI stuff, you had to pay up for tools that put all these limits on you. Watermarks, locked features, you name it. ComfyUI just flips that whole script because it's open source, it's 100% free. And you get total control. That means you can do wild things like chain different AI models together to invent a unique style that's all your own, something most paid tools would never let you do.
And what this really means is ComfyUI isn't just some free alternative. It's a legit professional-grade tool. You get all the power to create something truly unique and high quality without that crazy professional price tag.
So we've established it's powerful and it's free. But right now you're probably thinking, my laptop basically cries when I have too many tabs open. There's no way it can run an AI studio. But don't worry. There's an absolutely brilliant workaround for this.
Yeah, forget dropping $3,000 on a graphics card. You don't need to. You can just rent an incredibly powerful GPU in the cloud from a service like RunPod for like a few bucks an hour. You get all the horsepower you could ever want, but only when you actually need it. No massive upfront cost.
And getting set up is actually super straightforward. It's just 4 steps. You sign up for RunPod, you add a few credits, pick a GPU that works for you, and then, this is the best part, you just deploy their pre-made ComfyUI template. And that's it. It's honestly that simple to get your own personal AI supercomputer up and running.
And check this out. You can get started with as little as $10. And the best part, RunPod usually throws in some bonus credits when you start, which can give you hours of time to just play around and figure things out without any pressure.
Okay, now I need you to listen to this next part very carefully. This is probably the most important money-saving tip I can give you. When you're done creating for the day, you have to click Stop and then click Terminate on your cloud computer. If you just close the browser tab, it keeps running and it keeps charging you. Seriously, burn this into your brain. Stop, then terminate.
All right, so your cloud computer is running. You open up ComfyUI and you're staring at this canvas with these boxes and wires connecting them. What is all that? Well, those are the absolute heart of ComfyUI. Let's talk about nodes.
Okay, I absolutely love this analogy because it makes this whole thing just click. Making anything in ComfyUI is exactly like following a recipe. And every single little step in that recipe, boiling the water, adding the tea leaves, pouring the milk, each one of those is a node. So yeah, a node is just one single job. On your screen, you'll see a box whose only job is to load your main AI model. Another box's job is just to load the picture you want to start with. And then you literally draw a little noodle, a little line, to connect them, telling ComfyUI, hey, take the output from this step and feed it into the next one. And when you've connected all those little boxes, all those individual steps from the very beginning to the very end, well, that is your workflow. It's the whole recipe, the entire flowchart that takes your ingredients and spits out your final video. Okay, let's talk about the #1 thing that makes almost every beginner want to tear their hair out. You find a really cool workflow online, you download it, you drag it onto your canvas, and then you get an error.
And you see this. Bam! Red boxes everywhere. It looks super scary, I get it. The whole thing lights up, you get some error message that makes no sense. This is the moment most people just close the tab and give up. But please don't. The fix is so easy.
Seriously, don't panic. All you do is find the Manager button on the side. Click it, then click Install Missing Custom Nodes. ComfyUI literally does all the work for you. It scans the workflow, sees what's missing, and just goes and gets it. A few moments later, boom, problem solved.
All right, so you're all set up. You know how to crush that big scary red error. Now we get to the really fun part. What can you actually do with this thing?
Once you have a workflow loaded up and ready to go, you can take something as simple as a single photo, just one picture, and a little audio clip of your voice, and turn them into something incredible.
I'm talking about realistic AI animation, lip sync that's actually on point, full HD quality exports,
And of course, absolutely no watermarks. And the best part? Because you control the whole recipe, every single node, you have total creative freedom to tweak it and make it exactly what you want.
So think about it. The power of a full-on professional AI animation studio is right there at your fingertips, and it costs you less than a few cups of coffee. The tools are ready, the knowledge is yours, so the only question left is, what will you create first?